Hello everyone, I have a few more stories of mine I'm going to read to you. This one is called The Case of the Missing Ball. Yes, I've censored some parts by changing them. The Case of the Missing Ball by Gyat, illustrated by Thigh. No school. Copyright, no. I dedicate this book to my mom, dad, and Miss Thing. One time, there were these 3 kids hanging out at school at recess. Their names were Dave, Billy, and Maria. Billy had a blue ball with him, but Billy hadn't noticed that the blue ball had rolled away as soon as he, Dave, and Maria found out it was gone. They had been playing with it, and they needed it back. Without the ball, they wouldn't have any fun. Dave was determined to find it. They knew that they had to find it, so they wanted to start their own detective agency. It was called the Detective Helping Service. Hannah, a girl who was friendly, was watching them, and she saw Dave looking right at her. They went away from the playground and started interviewing Hannah. At exactly 10:13 a.m., Billy here lost his ball. Do you know where this could be or how we could find it? Hannah was really nervous about this, but she calmed down and told them that she hadn't seen it and she didn't know where it could be. The trio thanked her for this information and walked away. They interviewed another kid, but he said he didn't know where it was either. They did this 2 more times, and they all said they didn't know. They decided first, instead of helping themselves, they could help other people, and the TDHS could be for everyone. Billy wasn't so sure about this, so they all 3 first split up and looked for the ball. Eventually, Maria and Dave met back up and told each other they couldn't find it, but Billy was nowhere to be found. They saw him at the roof, pointing and jumping. They ran over there, and they saw his blue ball on the roof, stuck. But thankfully, it was actually pretty windy, so instead of it staying there, it flew from the wind and fell to the ground. Billy jumped and caught it in midair. He had caught it, and he hit the ground with a huge bump. He was okay, and that meant the trio could get back to the TDHS. They split up again, asking random kids if they needed help finding anything or solving anything. Billy and Dave didn't find anyone, but Maria actually did. This kid called Justin said that he needed help finding a sweatshirt that he lost yesterday on the playground, and the trio accepted. They all 4 went in a group and looked all around the playground, looking for it, asking kids if they'd seen it, etc. They made sure that they weren't going to stop until they found it, and that's what they did. They looked everywhere and everywhere, but they could just not find it. Justin thanked them for trying and walked away. A few days later, everyone wanted help in the kid just because everyone heard about it from Justin, telling them how hard they searched and how much they cared. So that's what they did. Every day at recess, they helped kids with finding stuff, solving things. Everyone loved the TDHS. In fact, while they were searching for a pebble, they actually found Justin's sweatshirt and gave it back to him. The detective agency was doing so well, and so was the friendship between the 3. It was doing so well, kids demanded it be in the yearbook. They had made some new friends and helped a lot of people, but it was about a month before the last school day. The yearbook had just come out, and on page 27, they saw their TDHS with the trio of them on the page. They were very happy. Their detective agency had been a huge success, and they were proud. Billy started giggling, and then so did Maria. Dave asked why, and they told him it was because his hair was so wacky. And they all laughed. The end. Noah is a boy who grew up in not important and is still there. He likes trains, video games, and cats. Train, video game, cat. Billy is a kid who plays with the ball every day. When he gets lost, him, Dave, and Maria started a detective agency to try and find it. Will they actually find it? Find out in The Case of the Missing Ball.